Hey my gays, my nerds, my people of all genders and sexual orientations, this is Ethan Bonreal, and I'm at it again. I am going to be playing some Secrets of Grindea. So if you're wondering why I'm playing this game, basically I'm single and I'm gay and I can do whatever I want, and it is a Saturday night, so I'm just going to go through it, and y'all gotta get into it, you hear? So, as a quick crash course, I'm playing the arcade mode of this game. That means we are playing a roguelike game where we run around murdering animals until loot pops out of their body, and then we use that loot to kill bigger animals till eventually we fight a demigod, which is pretty cool, right? But I've actually never gotten to that point. I have never beaten this mode of the game, and we are going to see how far I can get today. So, other than that, I mean, part of the reason why I'm playing this game is I just like the aesthetic of it. It reminds me a lot of MapleStory, and if y'all don't remember, MapleStory was the game where I had my first internet crush slash not quite internet boyfriend. You know, I talked about this in a previous Earthbound video. Basically, a lot of us who played MMOs or grew up playing MMOs basically had our first internet crushes or boyfriends through the game itself. For me, it was MapleStory. Basically, I met this dude. I made an emoticon or some shit, so he assumed I was a straight girl, XD, and then basically we just hung out because I didn't correct him for a while, and then eventually I exposed myself. I was like, by the way, I'm actually a homosexual, but we stayed friends and I developed an enormous crush on him. But now I'm grown, I have boys in real life who don't pay attention to me, which is better than internet boys who are also not paying attention to me, I think. But, you know, you gotta get into it. And actually, I'm being a little bit harsh on myself. I actually think I'm pretty smooth with guys when I get the opportunity, even though I have never had a boyfriend and I am 20 censored years old. But it's also just a little bit hard, you know? Sometimes I get a little bit lonely. I'm like, man, I could not be playing Secrets of Grindea right now. I could, in fact, have an entire ass on my face, but that's not what's going on right now, and you just gotta make do with what the good Lord gives you. Winky face. So, I'm gonna let y'all know, we are doing an ice build this time, just because that is actually probably like the most face roll build for this. The ice build lets you attack multiple enemies at one time, and then it also slows enemies down because it uses a frost effect on them because of the ice. And that is very handy, because it is very easy to get swarmed by enemies, and this lets you kite them more easily. So let's do this. Also, I'll let y'all know, this is not going to be a super serious run. If I was really trying to push my old record of Secrets of Grindea, I would just immediately quit, basically, if I got hit on the first 3 floors. But this time around, I'm going to be a bit more lax, in part because I'm showing the game off, and in part because I'm trying to commentate while I'm playing, which makes this a good bit harder. But if you like seeing me play this, or you're just like, I want to know more about this fucking game, I love beating the crap out of animals and getting loot out of them, I recommend you check out my previous videos, get into it. They are also full of pretty witty commentary. I usually talk about gay shit, although not as much in my Secrets of Grindea videos, but you know, if you just want to have something to listen to in the background, get into it. Oh shit. So this is the first real boss of the game. This is Valia. She's pretty easy to beat, but she hits like a truck if she actually connects with you. And that's basically the name of this game, is you need to dodge shit. If you don't dodge things, you will basically get your feelings hurt because you will just take a lot of damage. And every set of floors you complete where you don't get hit, you actually get a potion at the end of them, and the potions will heal you. Which is very handy because it is a good way to stock up on health, because it is very hard to regenerate health in this game, so we're going to sell all that. What I'm doing now is I am getting rid of the items that are in my inventory that I do not plan on using. That way I have enough money to buy more defensive items, because defense is really the name of this game. And we don't have enough to buy that. I don't think we do. Let's see if there's anything we can sell. We don't really need the ring, but the ring... So that's 200 more. We would need another 50. Well, we need to sell that anyway. Honestly, crit is actually pretty valuable if you're doing a magic build, so I'm not going to sell that. But basically you want to either be dodging things in this game, like not getting hit at all, or just have an ass-load of defense, because it is really, really hard to recover health in this game. You have to go through a whole floor without being hit at all to recover health, or basically to have extra health, which is what I'm doing right now. And that is very... It just makes the game pretty hard, but that's actually what I like. I like being challenged. There we go. But what did I do today? I worked. It was extremely boring. I did not have any sort of fun. It wasn't bad though, you know, I just went there. But you know, something pretty neat did happen. There was a man with some of the biggest, like, literal bara titties I have ever seen in my physical gay life. Like, man, he had a very large chest. Like, I could cultivate crops in his cleavage, basically. It was wild. Oh my god, I wanted to basically lay my eggs. In his beard too. Oh man, his beard was just very glorious, and I loved it. I'm all about it. I just love a big hairy man. And I'm not even exaggerating that just to be funny. Like, literally, I just never seen a man with a chest that developed. It was a lot. And he was also holding his daughter and taking her around to see stuff, and I was like, oh my god, you're such a gentle man. I just love it. And I actually really like when guys are good with kids. That's actually very endearing to me. Especially when guys are capable of being openly affectionate towards their children. Because I know a lot of guys, and I've met a lot of guys who just really cannot, like, just be openly kind to their children, and that really is so weird to me. I just can't. Ah, fuck, I took a hit. Well, that's not good. So again, I would have reset the game if I was trying to push my time, but we're gonna just keep moving forward here. So this person who just spawns randomly depending on your performance on the floor. I can pay her or him or them this money, and I can recover a part of my health, but it is a very horrible conversion rate. They are very, what's the word? He basically is performing highway robbery, because you do not get to really have a very efficient HP to gold ratio. And we need to get this chicken in this coop. Part of the thing that makes this game very fun, other than looking like MapleStory, is that it also moves very, very quickly. So if you like games kind of like WarioWare, this game can actually have some sort of appeal to you, just because, now, well, we'll do this much, and then once we heal that, if we beat the boss without getting hit, we should be back at full health, and that'll be pretty easy to do. Alright. So again, this is the benefit of the ice build, because we can just hit all the enemies in a row at the same time, which is very handy. In fact, you get out of here. Ooh, shit, boy. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Okay, there we go. I had to stop talking for a second. I almost fucked up and got myself murdered. Alright. So you need to also be very wary of this rabbit if you're playing a melee build, because it does not get knocked back that easily unless you crit it, or you hit it with a strong attack, and it will just attack you while you're trying to hit it, which is a little bit annoying. But other than that, it's not that bad, especially with the ice build. Fuck! It also leaps a lot further than you would expect when it is close to you. It actually jumps. It jumped further the closer it is to you, which is why I just got fucking hit again. Well, there goes that plan about recovering back to full health, but that's fine, honestly. There we go. And we got a chain vest, so that is actually a really good item for this point in the game. We are gonna actually spend up just the rest of our money and get as much health as we can. We only got 12 HP from that 100 gold, which is a little bit annoying, but it's whatevs, you just gotta deal. Again, this would be a really shitty run, because I should not have been hit by now, but I'm also getting back into this game. I haven't played this in a while. I did like 2 or 3 previous runs of this before I started recording this, just so I could get back in shape, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. Also, if you're curious, that enemy, the beehive, it spawns the bees, but you do not get EXP from killing the bees that it summons. You only get EXP from the initial 1 or 2, and the beehive itself, but otherwise you can't use it to farm gold. So we are going to get rid of the red ring and equip that, and we are also going to level up our abilities. And now we have level 4 ice, which is very handy. Once we get to level 5, our ice spell will get bigger. In fact, it might actually... yeah, it's already bigger now. But we have to charge it to make it bigger. There we go. So, I'm also trying to figure out what else I want to record in my free time. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit burnt out on Earthbound, even though I do like it. Just because, it's a little bit slow sometimes, you know? It's very irritating to me playing an older RPG and you can't fucking run while you're playing. Like, that's so annoying. I just want to move forward with the game, but I'm like really just being delayed by the fact that Ness doesn't want to move his legs faster. Oh shit. Oh, you know what? We need to equip that. There we go. And I mean, I could be doing more gay dating sims, but the problem is that, as I always say, I really don't want to be bothered to be editing out giant anime dongs from every game I play, because like when I did that with Coming Out on Top, that was very annoying. Like, it doesn't take that much effort, but I don't want to have to do it. I don't want to have to worry about YouTube flagging my videos and being like, this is inappropriate, you need to take this down or edit it. It's frustrating. And there are other people who have Coming Out on Top videos where they do the edits, but it's like, at the same time, when you do it, for y'all who are not YouTube creators, you can't monetize the videos, and then also they just get flagged for being inappropriate, so you can't reach as many people in some ways, and that's annoying. Also, this is what happens when you let the fucking bees live too long, is that the beehives live too long. They just summon like a bazillion goddamn bees, and that is very, very irritating, because it is very hard to dodge all of the bees at one time. But we made it through this room. I'm starting to lose a little bit of momentum just because I'm not playing super well. Fuck, man. So that was a challenge room. That's what that little sword on the map means. I don't know why I'm pointing at my screen. Y'all can't see it. But the sword basically means that there's a challenge or an event going on in that room that is going to be stated at the start, and that one was basically, if I don't get hit, I get a prize at the end, and all the enemies die automatically. Okay. So this boss is actually like the run breaker if you just play this game infrequently, because it's very easy if you know exactly what to do, but if you don't, it is very hard. In fact, I used to joke that if you beat Giga Slime, you basically beat the game, and that the game just turns itself off after you beat it, because it does an ass load of damage, it has a lot of HP, you have to constantly be moving when you're fighting it, and then this attack right here is very unforgiving. You have to block it with at least an iron shield or above, or it will eat through your shield. And then one more thing, if you don't perfect guard it, it has a chance of just eating straight through your shield too, which is very annoying. But we are gonna make it this time, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we got it. Goodbye, Giga Slime. And we are greeted with an epic explosion. And let's see what we got. Oh, we only got the blue ribbon, which is a neat item, but it's... we'll use it. Yeah, let's do it. We're actually in pretty good shape. We want to be on the lookout for the eyeglasses, which is another item that boosts your magic attack. And once we get that, and then an upgrade for the scepter that I have, we will actually be in like some really good business. There we go, y'all get out of here. So now we are in the spooky level, and I am all about it, because I actually kind of love a spooky theme a little bit. I'm not super into it like some folks is, but I just love these little ghost dudes. They're just very cute. Also, their animations are very adorable to look at. Let's see, what do I want to level up next? So I'm going to actually open up the talent menu and show y'all what's going up here. So you have several things you can pick from when you're playing through the game. You have support abilities, magic abilities, and melee abilities. I almost always go magic just because it is ranged for the most part, and they have a lot of utility in what they can do. But the melee abilities do actually more absolute damage in a lot of cases, and tend to be a little bit more efficient to use. But, oh shit, I don't know why I closed that. But once you hit level, I can't read what that is because I don't got my glasses on. I'm assuming it's level 6 or 7. You can actually level up an ability to level 6, and then it will start having gold points, in which case it has an extra effect. We are also going to get Ice Nova next. Actually, we could get Frosty Friend. Let's do it. That's cute. So now we can summon a little ice elemental that will help us out, and let's see. We're gonna use this actually because we want to not waste that much EP. So whenever you summon something, it actually costs a small amount of your energy, and you permanently lose it to keep that thing active. But once it dies, you get it back. Oh, how do I... Oh my god, I forgot how to do this again. There we go. Oh my god, I forgot how to... There we go. Oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing. So this is the fishing minigame. You only see it after the 3rd and 4th level. And it is a chance for you to basically get some free items. Shit. Alright, gotta try that again. But, it's pretty abrupt with how it starts, and so it's easy to accidentally just have the fish disappear within, like, the first half a second. Okay. If you don't fish up an item from the lake, you actually will just get regular fishy, and the fish can be sold for a little bit of money. One of the benefits of having this thing as a summon is that it will tank hits for you, basically. The enemies will also target it if it is closer to them than you. Oh, that's good. We got a shield upgrade, which is very handy for our sakes, because we really don't want to be eating up all that damage here today. Can you not? But it ends up being a little bit annoying, just because the enemies move to follow... Fuck, I fucked that up. The enemies move to follow that thing instead of us, which means it's hard to line them up to AoE them sometimes. But our dude is cool, so... There we go. Oh shit, I forgot. You can command it what to do, actually. There we go. So we got rid of it for a second, because we don't need it right now for actually... Whoop, shit. So this enemy that's here, the plant, actually would have been one of the first bosses if we did not get Valia. And it actually is very hard for that point in the game. It moves a lot, and it does a lot of damage, but however, because we have our abilities leveled up so much and we're such a high level, it actually doesn't matter that much. It's pretty weak at this point. Alright. Ooh, shit. Alright, block. Ah, shit, I thought I would die from that hit. And goodbye. We got it. Alright, I might just use both of these potions right now. Actually, I'll do it, because, I mean, you should just use them before you die, because I've had a lot of runs end because I just refuse to use my potions until the last second, and I get my feelings hurt. There we go, get out of here. Oh, you know what? I should summon Frosty again. Let's do it. Thank you, Frosty. And you can get over here. And you can die. So we have an opportunity to heal ourselves again, and it looks like there isn't a shop on this floor, so we're gonna go ahead and just spend all of our money to heal ourselves for 45. And I'm gonna let y'all know, there's a very good chance my gay ass is gonna end up dead here, so send me your prayers, because this boss fight is kind of hard. So again, the benefit of the ice build is that you can just really chew through the enemies it summons very abruptly, but these bats can actually not be killed. by any attacks. They are actually just an AoE attack it does, and cannot be targeted. Also, to be real, the bats are symbolic of my realization that I really should be in bed right now, which is why they're just chasing me down. Because I got work in like 8 or 9 hours now, so I really should be asleep. But, I mean, I'm already here, so I might as well murder this dude while we're making our way through the Death Woods. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh man, this is getting a little bit too intense here. So there's like a 50-50 chance I'll beat this boss. I'm taking a lot of damage, but again, my defense is pretty high, and Snowy is doing a... Oh shit, Snowy's dead. Oh, yeah, Snowy's dead. Well, Snowy was doing a good job. He was sticking in there and tanking it up, but I am getting a little overwhelmed here. The boss is pretty low, though, so we're gonna see if I can make it before I die, in which case that gives me an excuse not to go to bed and to avoid responsibility a bit more here. Oh, shit! Well, okay. Well, there's that. Well, I want to thank y'all for watching. This is just how Secrets of Grindea goes. The game starts abruptly and ends very abruptly. But I want to thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. I also have like 20 new followers from Reddit, so I appreciate that. Feel free to let me know if you like this video. I'm going to post it on Reddit and Tumblr, and I don't know where else. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. Have a good one, and I'll see you nerds later. Goodbye.